How Northern governors reacted over FG's move to deploy fighter jets on bandits. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. There have been numerous efforts from the federal government of Nigeria and the Nigerian military to win the war against terrorism for close to 2 decades now. Despite these efforts, terrorism has been persistent in the country, with the issue of banditry as a prevalent challenge. After many demands from the federal government, bandits were officially proscribed as terrorists recently, which called for extreme measures from the Nigerian army to tackle their excesses and menace. Let me say this, before ever the bandits were proscribed as terrorists, I was actually one of those that said that at the end of the day, the proscription will mean nothing. Why? Because at the end of the day, I say it as, it does not have any meaning. What is the excuse? Then it says, what is the excuse? That they were actually not criminals, that this and this and that. What is holding them back? Let me say this. In the fight of terrorism, they are going to come out and say the government has been doing all they can, right? I'll tell you that that story is wrong. And here is where it is wrong. The government has actually not been doing. Instead, they have been wasting our resources. Please don't call for me. Let me tell you. In the early months of 2021, last year here, the government came out and told the people of Nigeria that they have the list of sponsors and financiers of Boko Haram. And Nigerians, everybody was happy, was like, okay, fine, okay, you have the list, let's hear it. Let's hear it. But before you know it, days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, and months turned to a year now. Now, tell me, how do you keep solving a problem? Let's say, for instance, you have a big wound on your leg, and day in, day out, you don't take any drugs to facilitate the healing inside. Every day, you just come, you clean the wound you do your own self-cleaning. You don't take yourself to the hospital to make sure that wound is properly treated. You don't go so that you're going to inject, things that are going to help your system to heal properly, help the wound to heal properly, or prevent it from catching infection. You just do the surface cleaning and that is it. Do you know that that wound that is supposed to take, let's say, for instance, a few days or weeks, it is going to, if you don't take time, spend months and years. Because to me, I feel it is waste of money. You keep protecting the finances of these people and keep throwing away our money saying you are buying hardwares. That is just the truth. You keep throwing away Nigerians' funds saying you are buying hardwares for the military. Do you know what exposing these people will mean? It will mean that you are not in support of them, number one. Number two, it will mean that you are now tackling this insecurity challenge from the root. You cannot keep doing surface work and at the end of the day, you're just like someone who is just playing and you are telling somebody that you are busy working. You are a busybody. At the end of the day, you're not productive. Nobody can see the result. Day in, day out, you say you're working, but nothing can be seen. Okay, provide something for them to eat. No. You are a family man and you keep going out on a daily basis. For instance, maybe your work has stopped. Instead of telling your family members, for reasons better known to you, maybe ego and anything else, you come and you go out every morning and you come back and you don't provide something for them to eat. Like, before you know it, the woman will be frustrated. If you have a wife, and of course the children will be looking at you as somebody who is wicked. So what's the solution to this problem? Truthfulness, honesty, fairness. Let them come out and tell Nigerians, who are these people? Publicize their name. Don't come and because that list itself, it has even taken so long. So me, myself, I'm even thinking that if they come and publicize any particular list at the end of the day, it might not even be the real sponsors. They might just pick their political enemies and fill it on the list and say that the sponsors. Yes. So it is high time the government stop playing, will I say, squid game with people's lives. You want to deal with insecurity, deal with it. Then that was exactly what I said, that prescribing these people, I don't think it's going to even do, is not even the issue. It's not the issue because they can prescribe them and at the same time, they're not going to do what they're supposed to do. Even after prescribing them, if the government does not have anything As in, they're going to say, we are sure that, we are not financing these people, and we know that we're not financing them. Why did it take them almost how many weeks to gazette it? Because there's actually a record, will I say record, or something the AGF has to write. I think so. He has to write it, and that document is what is going to back it up. The law can come out and say they have proscribed these people, and if for a year, 2 years, 3 years, the AGF of the Federation or of Nigeria do not do that particular assignment to finalize it, it is not going to. Do you know how many weeks it took him? So let them stop saying that they do a lot, and they do a lot. Okay, the news in detail, please stay with us. Recently, there have been too many attacks in some states, especially Zamfara State, despite the victories of the Nigerian army. Northern governors has expressed incitement over the move of the federal government. The chairman of the Northern Governors Forum, Governor Simon Lalong of Plateau State, has expressed their appreciation on behalf of the Northern governors after a closed-door meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari. He said the Northern region has been happy with the prescription of bandits as terrorists. The governor disclosed that in the issue of security, they are starting to see progress on some of the issues they raised when they had a meeting with the president last year. The governor disclosed that they have been eager to see the use of the Super Tucano helicopters so that there can be massive engagement with all the bandits, adding that after the declaration of bandits as terrorists, he expects the Nigerian army to take drastic measures against the terrorists, hoping peace will be restored to the region before the farming season. He noted that the governors in the region would continue to collaborate with traditional rulers and local vigilantes to safeguard their areas. For a long time, the Nigerian army has continued to win many battles, but the problems of banditry and terrorism has not stopped. In my opinion, more than excited, the federal government wants to deploy Super Tucano fighter jets to the region. They should be hopeful and pray that the move should bring an end to the current challenge bedevailing the region. Okay. So, lies from the feet of hell. They have been telling the world that Boko Haram have been technically defeated, while at the same time recruiting repentant Boko Haram members into the military. This is exactly what I've been saying. It's part of the reason why I'm saying they are not truthful. You cannot be buying arms and ammunition, wasting Nigerians' funds, and at the same time you are sending the thing, I don't understand, that we also kill whatever efforts they are doing. And you come out and you say you are actually fighting against terrorism. It is impossible. You cannot serve two masters at the same time. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.